All right, howdy again, everybody. Sean with Cappy's Cards. Happy Martin Luther King Day, I guess, right? Happy Iowa Caucus Day as we begin what will be probably a rather interesting, for lack of a better term, 2024 election with whatever happens here tonight happens, I guess, right? And I mean, the Republican stuff could be over pretty quickly. I mean, at least in terms of this, the voting side of things, stuff like that. Who knows what the hell happens if Trump is the nominee and then he gets convicted and all that kind of stuff? Will we see some sort of weird replacement deal or something in place that some people are speculating? But there's a lot of speculation already about what could happen coming out of this, depending on the results. In the meantime, we've got that, and we've got the kickoff right now. The Eagles kicking off to the Buccaneers in the last wild card game. And man, last night's game was fucking brutal for me. As a Cowboys fan, it's every damn year. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. I mean, it's 29 years of the same story, basically, when at least when they've been competitive. So, I mean, the way they lost, the way the Packers were able to just jump out and just run right down their throat surprised me, I guess, right? But not surprised that they lost. I'm surprised how they lost, right? I guess is the way I should say it. So the Lions game was pretty good last night. It was a fun game for Detroit. They should have another fun one next week when they get the winner of this game right here. And we'll get the Mahomes-Allen showdown that we get every year, and we'll get an interesting Texans-Ravens matchup, right, in Baltimore. See how the young Texans do there. But as you can see here on the camera, right, I've got your comments and stuff like that over here on this laptop. If anybody's watching and wants to chime in and talk to me, that's that laptop. Over here, I've got the election results and stuff and Twitter and all that kind of things. So I can try to follow along. I've got the Bucs-Eagles game, like I said, on one TV, as well as some streaming news coverage about the election on another TV right here in front of me. So we'll follow along. I'm going to lower this just a little bit here. And we'll keep the card sort going while I'm doing it. So you can, if you've seen my other live streams here recently, right, I've been, just sitting here going through this big pile of cards that I got from an antique mall a couple weeks ago, right? Just random baseball cards from the 80s, 90s, and today. So let's lower this just a little more. Let's keep the website in it. But you can see I've got the focus here on this side, right, since I'm trying to reach over here a little bit more, and I'll on that, right, with the American League teams. It's the way I usually do this, right? Got the AL East here. You can see the NL East kind of over here on the edge of the camera. The rest of the NL is over here off camera left, but this is the NL Central here, right, or the AL Central, sorry, the AL Central, AL West teams right here, and the other teams are over here just off camera. So we're probably at least, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes till we start seeing results trickle in from maybe some smaller precincts and stuff like that. I'm just going to make sure here, just looking at any of these websites I got up, there ain't nothing here. You can go on Twitter for all the speculation you want. I know there is entrance polls and exit polls and things like that out there that you can follow along too and see what they are and, interpret as you will, right? But you will kill yourself if you try to do that, right? And exit polls and entrance polls are hot garbage, right? In a lot of different ways. So let's grab a pile here as the Bucs are trying to move down the field. The one thing to keep in mind, it's right now I'm looking at it's 13 minutes on the clock, 2nd and 2, and there is White going off tackle right. But I'm going to probably be a couple plays behind standard cable. I have a streaming service. I'm watching through Fubo, right? So, I'll probably be a little bit behind. Plus, there's the delay from me sitting here watching it, saying it to you, that's already delayed, and then turning around and getting onto YouTube, right? So there's always going to be a little bit of a delay here working with this. But let's start looking at some cards here while they're sort of flipping through here. So here's Biggio, right, for the Astros. This is 91 2-leaf. You're off already. So Dodgers, Oakland, oops, and White getting down the red zone. So Philly is over here now. Yeah, another Philly. Yeah, it's a Philly run here. It's Kurt Schilling, right, and Lenny Dykstra. Nails behind him, right. Nails is a big Trump guy. There's Matt Williams. Wally Joyner as a Royal. Tried to get some more lighting back here, and both lights I had for back here failed. So unfortunately, we just kind of have to go with what there is here with all of this. So there's a Lou as a Expo, right? And then we're getting into something else here. So yeah, we got 92 Donruss with Robbie Alomar. Blue Jays, Dave Justice. There's that Alomar card again. Good thing about this is there seems to be a decent number of stars and Hall of Famers like Barry Larkin here in this. Carlton Fisk's a Hall of Famer, right? So it's not just Canseco. Big stretch. Reggie Sanders for the Reds. Where are the Reds? All the way over here. Greg Vaughn looked like he was going to be something huge, but wasn't. There's Ozzie Smith. And Cardinals over here. There was the special black gold card that always came in those packs, right? Lilliquist for the Indians. Right here. Santiago's, Padres, Goose Gossage, right? Another Hall of Famer. What is this? What year is this Upper Deck? This is 96 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. Greg Jeffries is a Philly. Aguilera, the Twins. These are the Twins, right? Let's hit the old button here and refresh this. See how it's going. 1st and 10 for the Bucs here at the 17. Baker is running around. He's going to get some yards. Danny Tartable. Let's eat our donuts with a knife and fork, right? Drebeck, Pena. Indians are right there. Ryan Klesko. Greenwell. Alan Bennis. Lowers is over here. Wakefield, right? Rest in peace. Tim Wakefield is Dutch. Right there in Dalton. What is wrong with my Twitter webpage? Have we crashed Twitter here on Caucus night? There it goes. So the first precinct in it is in, and it's 120 to 18, Donald Trump. Oh, it's the top, very far western corner of the state. Jesus Christ. If that's how it is, just forget the rest of the damn states. I mean, we're fucked. Oh my God. Let's hope that's just some rural outlying precinct, or at least if you're me. Why is Donald Trump Jr. there on wherever the thing I'm watching is caucusing? I guess it's legal, right, for him to do it, right? Since it's not the candidate, but still. Sandberg there. Shannon Stewart. What year is this? 95 tops. Or Bowman. Look at that a lot. Blue Jays. And the old 90 Donruss. It's got the period. Darn. No eBay 101s with those. Those are 91 tops. I doubt these will be Desert Storm cards. I'm just going to go over here. That card, though, it's, when I get a busted corner like this one here, I don't know if you can see it. That goes right here in the old circular filing cabinet. Where are the Rangers? Over here. Right here. Dodgers. Rangers. Let's try this again. Pirates are over here. The Giants. Red Sox. Rangers. And Dodgers. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what's going on. Anybody else chime in here? Any other results? Do I got to refresh this page? Is it not an auto refresh page? It is not. So all the precincts in so far are all about Donald Trump. Yeah. It's going to be an early night if this is really what we're looking at here. Of course, the Washington Post isn't an update, and screw them. I used to like Decision Desk headquarters, but I don't know. They got away from where they were and who they were. Imagine that. People sold out. But Uh, yeah. Oh, I guess part of me had held out hope, right, that we wouldn't have to deal with the two old idiots, right, here in the election. But I don't freaking know. Yeah, let's go back over here to Twitter and see what they're saying. I missed whatever happened in the Bucks game. It's on the commercial here while I was screwing around with it. So maybe I can catch it here on Twitter or something. It'll tell me. Let's see. Not seeing much. 24% out of. Yeah, it seems like the DeSantis supporters I'm looking at on here are taking solace that Nikki Haley's getting crushed. But that doesn't matter when you are also getting crushed. Um, lots of different other live streams out there. Hope you like mine. Just a political science professor watching this stuff. You know, unlike most political science professors, I am not a Democrat. I am not a liberal, right, in that way. So, I have a vested interest in these results. But, vested interest also, of course, for the country and the good of the country and stuff, too. But Pinnacle Summit. What year is that? 96 Pinnacle Summit. Derek Bell, the Astros. So, the Bucs got a field goal. So Andre Dawson's Hall of Famers, a couple Mark Graces from that. Dawson again. When it's a checklist and it's got, like a star, Frank Thomas like that, I just put him with the team. And they'll get mixed in. Bell again. Conine. I don't see a lot of his cards come through here for some reason. And Castilla with the Rockies is over here. And Ramon Martinez. Here we got Upper Deck. This is a national, so it's 08 Upper Deck. It's going to be one of the last years Upper Deck was produced. That right here for a Nationals pile. And that corner's blown up. So Twins, Giants over here. Dodgers, Giants. And what is this? Fan Club 2002 from Donruss, Jeremy Giambi. And this is some kind of Fleer metal, Larry Walker. And it's got a little shine to it. What year is that? 99. Fleer metal. That's cool. Something different there. Some 88 Fleer. Got a lot of this 88 Fleer. And as I've been going through this the last couple of days, right, going through this big pile a bit off camera, it seems like they took a set and just busted it up, right? So I've been doing this to kind of sort the cards as I get through them a little bit when they're, because they're obviously out of like a binder or something since they're going all different ways like this. Oops. Awesome Locker goes over here. So it's Bover. Steve Sachs. Sharperson goes over here. And then we got a couple of Rangers and an Astro. So let's see what's going on here with the old results. These don't seem to be auto-updating. That's annoying. Or there just isn't any more updates. Okay. Neither of them have updates after that. So let's see. The first batch, yeah. Do you want America to look like Florida or the board of directors of Boeing and Lockheed Martin? That's a good question. Cappy's not in here, obviously, as you can tell, right? I've got his, thing over here on the table with me, but he's in another room sleeping. So I was just going to let him wander in whenever he gets here and do that. What are the Eagles doing? None yard pass there. So Goddard fell forward, 3rd and 2. I was surprised that all the ESPN folks there in the pregame as I was getting ready took the Buccaneers. Could you imagine that a couple of weeks ago, right? When the Eagles were 10-1, that nobody would pick them to get out of the first round. That's how much of a mess they've been. But still, it's something. And they're going to have to punt, it looks like here. So let's reach over here and grab another batch of cards. Let's do one more refresh here, and then we'll see what we get. And nothing is updated in the vote totals yet. CNN is already projecting Trump has won. Oy vey. I just don't know anymore. I mean, I get the whole idea. I mean, Idiocracy, the movie, was not supposed to be a documentary. But it really fucking is. Let's see. Got some 87 tops here. Yeah, it's that. Royals are over here, Sean. Tigers, Charlie Kerfeld, right? Reardon has an expo. St. Louis is over here. Yeah. Twins, Braves. Here's the Indians again. Blue Jays, Rangers. If I find any stars and stuff, so I'm going through, of course, I'm going to point them out to you. And we'll see what else is going on with the other stuff. I mean, I just don't know. I really, as I'm sitting here, I feel like, I mean, I'm not an idiot when it comes to American politics and the American zeitgeist, I guess, and stuff like that. But I mean, what do we want, right? We can do so much better than two dawdling, selfish idiots. I mean, Biden doesn't know what freaking day it is. He never has since 1972. This isn't new, right? But Trump doesn't give a damn about anybody but Trump. He's running to keep himself out of jail. That's it. And you're going to walk right into the freaking fire that's going to let him, Biden win, and all the other garbage that's going to come with it. Because if the Democrats, doesn't matter if they win by 100 million votes or they win by one vote, they're going to take as a mandate, and they're going to do it whatever the hell they want with this DEI garbage, and they'll nuke the filibuster and all the other crap that they want to do, so they can just do whatever the hell they want. And if they were smart, they would let Trump get nominated and win and convince the Republicans to do it. Right? All they have to do is put Trump's name on it. He'll do it. Doesn't matter what it is. He wants socialized health care? Trump care. He'll do it. That's the dumbest thing, and why they didn't, I mean, the last 6-8 years could have been so different, right? You have all these idiot MAGA influencers out there going, oh yeah, true, like a freaking seal, right, to any, socialist crap that has his name on it. I mean, I know the small government conservatism that I have, that has always been me, right? I mean, growing up in the 90s, watching Bill Clinton get blown everywhere, and, that kind of garbage is what influenced me in politics, right? And who I hate and who I like and stuff like that. That there was always two sets of rules. I hate that there's two sets of rules. But still, we can do so much better. So much better. There was somebody out there that could have been better, but nah, we're just gonna be fucking stupid. CBS and CNN have called it. ABC's called it. The base believes he won in 2020. It's in the exit poll or entrance polls. All that time, all that money, all that everything. it's, I'm sorry. I mean, it's a lot of it's got to be, you know, older voters too, the boomers, right? That just look at this, and it goes back, right? I can remember, you know, McCain, who was a friggin' idiot himself, right? Rest in peace. But still, you know, when he was running, and it was like I was doing work, and I was watching a rally with him and Palin. I think it was in Wisconsin. You know, here's Mayfield going deep. Oh, Evans dropped it. But still, right? It was a rally with him and Palin, and just a regular guy just yelling at him. He's mad. I'm mad, right? I'm tired of government. I'm tired of them getting in the way. I'm tired of you know, everything like that. And McCain openly mocked the guy. That's why we got Trump, right? You know, that's sort of part of the Republican Party. Just didn't get it. Now that he's the mainstream, which, you know, you can argue all you want, he's the mainstream of the Republican Party. Just never going to get it. It's just going to be more garbage, right? And I'm saying this, and I know you're going to, if you're watching this and you're, you know, into politics and stuff, you're going to say, Sean, polling, right? You know, that kind of, you know, there are polls out there that shows Trump can beat Biden. He ain't going to win. Mark my words. It's January 15th at 8:38, you know, Eastern time. He ain't going to win in November. Don't care who he's running against. It's going to be Biden. The only way Biden leaves there is in a pine box, but still. Just walk right into the buzzsaw. I'm saying this, you can say, Sean, there's 49 other states that haven't voted yet. Do you think they're going to be any different? Why should they? All of the DC mainstream pretty much has ran up behind them. Hey, the Bucs just scored. How'd they score? I see Mayfield giving high fives here. Who is that? Moore? Looks like a long TD too. Outside, a nice crossing pattern, picked him off. Right, and he's all alone. Just ran it in. Nice play. 10-0 Bucs. But maybe the folks, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's something more healthy to talk about. What the hell has happened to the Philadelphia Eagles for the last month? I mean, they were 10-1, just cruising along, and then somebody just unlocked their offense, right? How to play them and how to defend them, right? Except for that stupid tush push. And they just have not been able to do a damn thing. I mean, what's his name? Is Hurts hurt? I hate to say it that way, but is Hurts hurt? So some of these other web pages are being not just slow to bring in the results, but I mean, the Des Moines Register has called it here for Trump too. Can't blame them at this point. I mean, unless there's something hiding out there that makes no sense. But Ramaswamy is in front of Nikki Haley right now. That won't last. But still, you know, that Eagles offense was something to be belted. Now, their defense hadn't been fantastic all year, right? And they seem to have been exposed as well. I know there's been a few injuries in there along the way, but every team's got injuries. So just surprising how they have fallen apart. Now, of course, it's 10-0 is the first quarter. They can still come back, but still, it's the way they closed that year, right? It's another reason why the Cowboys, the way they looked, was fool's gold, right? Because it's one of the teams they beat, the good teams they beat, right? It was this Eagles team that's fallen apart. So again, with this 88 Fleer that looks like it's fresh out of a set, and just separating them here because the way Fleer used to go way back then, right, is they would do, you know, all the teams in a row. Usually did them by what do you call record, right? You know, the World Series champ would be the first ones in the set, the loser, and then on, you know, the championship game participants, so forth and so on. And you know, just seeing what Twitter's got there. Anything new? Astros, 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 Astros. Okay, and these are starting flips. Let's put this in the Astros pile over here. A couple of Cubs right there. So, entrance poll. Trump has 49%. Haley with a clear advantage for second. The electorate, 51% college grads. That doesn't make sense. Entrance polls are garbage. Let's see, any more updates here? No, just memes making fun of the Cowboys some more. So I got some expos here to go with, and one random White Sox cards, Tim Raines, right out of this set. Okay, a whole bunch of expos there, and I spun the Orioles around. Let's spin them back. The White Sox, expos, Brewers, Molitor, and Yount, right out of this set. Where are the Brewers? There they are. There's expos. Let's grab these some more. A whole bunch more of these. Nice, a lot more 88 Fleer. So Red Sox. Right side, Bo Jackson. Royals. Okay, let's put the Royals here and the Red Sox right here. Oops. A's. Eckersley. This. Canseco. Royals. Okay. So it's probably all the Royals. Here's some more A's. They are right here. Yeah, Reds. More Royals. Reds. Royals is Barry Larkin. Is that a rookie? I think it's a second year Larkin. Reds. Okay, the Reds over here. Royals right here. And it's Brewers, Mets, Brewers, Strawberry. Brewers, Mets, Brewers, Expos. Brewers are over here. And a couple of Mets. So the Eagles are punting again here. 4 minutes into the first quarter, right? They 3 and out twice. They maybe got a first down I just didn't see, but I mean, that's pretty brutal, right, for the way the Eagles have fallen apart. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing else significant here, since it looks like, Trump has been declared the winner by pretty much every media outlet at this point. There's people tweeting like, we haven't even started speeches yet, and they've already, called the election. Welcome to the norm, right? Here's the thing: Biden's campaign has brought in $100 million in the last quarter. The Republican Party, the RNC's broke, right? And they have to pay Trump's legal fees, and they have to do, whatever else. Just to, and forget about that. There's, other elections beyond just president, right? That theoretically they want to win, but it doesn't seem that way. It's so screwed. Oh, what else we got in this pile here? It's more of this O-Pee-Chee that I had opened the other day, right? From 91 O-Pee-Chee. Some Tigers out here, right there. Cubs are off camera over here. The Expos. Braves here. Blue Jays right there. Cardinals. Giants are off camera over here. Kevin Moss was supposed to be, so huge for the Yankees, right? And it just did not pan out like so many other can't miss stars, right? Can't miss young players. They just don't pan out. Giants. Padres. Giants. I guess the question comes, how many people within the Republican Party, of the folks that didn't vote for Trump, wouldn't vote for Trump, right? Are they going to come home and vote for him in November? Because if he can't win them, who is the person that voted for Biden in 2020 that's going to vote for Trump in 2024? I mean, I honestly don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Now, of course, the economy could completely go to hell, or, we can find ourselves in a full-out war with Iran, if not others, right, between now and then. I don't see how that makes any of that. It changes my calculus of what I just asked about, but it could, in theory, right? Look around and say, things were better with Trump. Maybe we should do that. But, I think the campaign, it's just going to be simple, right? Since the media, the Democrats / the media, but I repeat myself, are going to make it very simple, right? Trump's going to get convicted of something. He's up for 94 different counts or something like that, right? One of them he's going to convict him. He's going to convict him on multiple, but one of them he's going to get convicted on, right? Because of that, right? It doesn't matter what the charge is, right? It could be for spitting on a sidewalk or something like that, right? You vote for Trump. Trump is a felony, person, right? He's a criminal. He tried to overthrow the country, right, on January 6th, blah, 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 blah. And if you vote for him, you're no better than him. You're a traitor to the country, too, yada, yada, yada. That's what the campaign's going to be, right? They're going to completely and utterly ignore all the bullshit from the last 3 years, right? Biden's not even going to have to campaign, which is what they want, right? He's just going to sit there again and do nothing. Because, he does nothing now. The administrative state runs the country. But still, that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they're going to get. And conservative Inc., right? All that sort of thing, right? All the, cons in the media, that type of stuff. Head first into the buzzsaw. These voters that voted for him tonight, right into the buzzsaw. It's going to be ugly down ballot too. I wouldn't be surprised if you start looking on election night. I probably won't be sitting here on election night. I'll probably be doing something at work, right? Or something, right, in some way. Maybe I shouldn't be at work if it's going to be that bad. But just too damn obvious sometimes. It just doesn't matter. I always joked in class, right? You want to vote for Homer Simpson, you vote for Homer Simpson, he wins. You deal with the consequences. Here we are. Haley running ahead of DeSantis now, too. It's pretty friggin' brutal for DeSantis. I mean, there's just enough crossover votes, perhaps, or is it, you know, I don't know. What's this here? Less than 1,000 votes counted, and you know. I do not understand the appeal of people with Nikki Haley, other than she's, you know, if you want to vote for somebody that's going to keep you invited to liberal parties, I guess, then that would be the one. She doesn't even know what she stands for. A couple of beat up cards there. What year is this? Mark Burley here. 06 tops. Bucs moving down the field again. Might be an early night there too. Jesus. Pardon me if you're out there and hearing me burp and hiccup. I'm pretty much beyond carrying right now. What the hell is this? For 96 Flair. Smooth leader. Leather. Will Clark. Get some kind of insert set. Rangers, Will Clark, not Giants, Will Clark. Lincecum here. Let's see. Tomei. 02 tops. Something different. Salmon. Had a whole bunch of Tim Salmon cards before, and here I got some more. Tim Salmon. Salmon. What year is this tops? This is a 1, right? Yeah. Oh, 1 tops. The old triple play. Now we're back to Tomei. This one, there's Tomei as a Philly. The 96 Fleer is kind of a, you know, the weird feel to it card, right? Sort of a non-standard card stuff, right? Card stock. Phillies. Indians again. Phillies again. Phillies. Back to the Indians with him. Right. White Sox, Jim Tomei. Right, the bubble top's a Wade. Right, yeah. White Sox, Jim Tomei. The White Sox are right here. Larry Walker, and a few Larry Walker cards now. So here's Expos Larry Walker. And then there's 2 Expos and 2 Rocky Larry Walkers. So Rockies are out here. One more look over here at what's going on with the election stuff. I think the football game went to quarter break while I was watching. Precinct being voted at the media are trying to call the race for Trump. We know that. Trump projected to win. Yeah, getting a lot of the people complaining that, you know, it ain't the first time they've called the race for somebody with, you know, no votes counted, more or less. Won't be the last either. Even in a caucus or a primary or anything like that, so. What do we got over here? Let's check some of these actual results. Because there's still at least 100,000 votes to cast. My one's got 57% for Trump. This one's got 55% with a little bit more of the vote counted. Nikki Haley running second. So, a lot of rumors that she's going to be the vice president pick, right? And of course, the reason for that is simple. And she's got the cash. See, Monday Night Raw for the Raw. Man, I haven't watched Monday Night Raw in so long. I mean, probably back to when I was in college, drinking with my friends, watching it, right? I don't even know if I can tell you most of the wrestlers that are there now. Although Ric Flair looked like the Crypt Keeper before this game, doing his, you know, scream there for the Buccaneers. Let's see, the Cubs are over here. Tomei again. JT Snow. Napier. Tomei. Lots of Tomei. There's Fred McGriff. Hall of Famer. Eagles and Nikki forgot to show up tonight. Well, I mean, if Haley runs second, that's all she needed. Right? Because that'll get DeSantis out of the way. right? Um, Sad to say that, right? But still, competence does not matter in politics anymore. Albert Bell, right, as an Indian. Ben McDonald as a brewer. You don't see that one very often. I remember when Ben McDonald, see, I grew up Frederick, Maryland, right? And I remember when Ben McDonald was drafted and came to the Frederick Keys, right? Single A affiliate. And man, it was like, the biggest thing that ever happened to Frederick until the Blair Witch came out, because the Blair Witch was right down the road, right? The Burkittsville. But, yeah. Some Braves. And who we got over here? Trump's winning where he didn't last time, but that's a bad sign for the others. Yeah, I mean, when every, the Bucs just got a field goal, it's 13-0. When every news outlet is calling it already, I mean, it's not even gonna be close. I mean, I was wondering if he'd get 50%. Now, before I started all this, I kind of wonder if he's gonna get 60% when we're all done. Right, that's damaged. And Garrett Anderson over here. So, Ben McDonald mania too, right? Too much money spent on the relievers rookie. Right? He had a couple like okay years as a starter, right? He's the Orioles color commentator now, right? On TV. He's got that thick Louisiana draw, right? That he kind of talks with, but he was supposed to be so huge. And yeah, Jose Canseco as a Red Sox, 96 select. Larry Walker, Apier again, but yeah. Let's see, Galarraga with the Rockies. Still don't have any Diamondbacks cards. Reggie Sanders, Reds here. Jay Bell. Jay Bell had like one or two great years. Matt Williams. Whoops, Matt Williams goes down. So who's speaking there now? I can't see on that TV over there. What do we got here? Let's see what the old Twitter is saying. When in Indiana, Jose finished the White Sox. Yeah. Albert Bell, right? Should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Mo Vaughn, but he's damaged. Alou. Garrett Anderson again. Around here. Barry Larkin. It's a nice picture. Nice swing picture. Larkin there. Mondesi, a couple of his. There we go. You got Eckersley as a Cardinal at the end of his career. Delgado when he was still a catcher. Very early in his career. Last home run in person. Who's it? Oh, yeah? That's cool. Busch Stadium or where at? Reds. Let's see. Royals are here. Grissom is a Brave. That's right here. Another Ben McDonald is a Brewer. Oh, that card's definitely stuck together with another one. So did this one. Ramon Martinez. Canseco. Yankee Stadium against the Yanks. It's a good way to stop, I guess. Only been to Yankee Stadium once. I went on a date there with a girl before I met my wife. We saw the Orioles and Yankees playoff game. It's Game 5. It's like the opening round kind of game. I want to say it was 2013, 12. One of those. So it was new Yankee Stadium. It wasn't the old Yankee Stadium. A bunch of damaged cards here. And let's see, Jay Bell. Of course, I'm a Mets fan, so I went to Shea Stadium and Citi Field and all many times. But never wandered over to the Bronx too much. Indians, Vizquel. The Indians over here, Sean. Another damage going on. Damaged. Definitely stuck together, these cards, as I'm sort of sorting through them here. some other stuff. They're not sticking now, but they stuck at some point in their life because a lot of the specklage on here, right? On most of them. See, there's again, right? That sort of white specklage. Oh, that one's okay. Ugh, look at that one. Yuck. Yeah, these late '90s cards, right? They're always pretty bad for this, and that's the fun of going through these, though, right? When I get these random, mixed things, you never know what you're gonna find, right? Like here's some more of this 91 Peachy, which is what it is, but got a lot of it in here, right? And I just opened a box of it, so it's just how it works out. Eric Davis was great till he left the Reds. There's a botched trade for the Orioles. Glenn Davis. Cubs over here with Dawson. Yeah, I don't know about New York City now either, right? Stepping foot in New York City. My wife is from Queens, so went to Queens to find my queen, right? And yeah, she always wants to go back, take our daughter there, show her around, and I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe we can wait a little bit. Try it another time. We did the suburbs recently, but over the summer, but did not venture into the city. Athletics, Orioles, Expos, Angels are over here. 90 Leaf. Yeah, it's a great set with the good design, right? Nice clean look. And that Frank Thomas card actually still has some value to it for being mass produced. His rookie card there. Don't get a lot of that in these mixed boxes that I buy, right? And wind up sorting for my packs. But, they do come across. They do come along once in a while. So, what year is this Upper Deck? Team checklist. I got to read the fine print. Is that 09 Upper Deck? That's what that says? Yeah, judging by the players on it, 09 Upper Deck. So, Angels are over here. Rockies. Still no Diamondbacks. Let's see, that's the A's. A's again. Dodgers. Astros over here. Yeah, shutting down schools as they did in the city, right? Coincidentally in, more Republican precinct areas, right? Not coincidentally. To house the illegal immigrants and that sort of thing. It's pathetic. It ain't gonna get any better though. It's only gonna get worse. St. Louis, White Sox, and basically anytime I refresh my Twitter feed here, it's just, why are they calling the election already? Why are they calling the election already? Because it's over. Trump is basically the incumbent and won't break 60. What happened there? Eagles got a field goal, 13-3. All right, they're still hanging around. I didn't see how far down the field they got, but they're at least still hanging around. Eric Adams whines and Biden, I'm telling you. Well, he whines for the camera, right? And behind the scenes, he gets a check. So that's all that matters. They can play politics with it. Nothing else matters. Angels are over here. All these team checklists from whatever your Upper Deck this is. Royals. Where are the Royals? Right here. This is Tampa Bay. Red Sox. Is that the Blue Jays? Yeah. Seattle. Finally got a Diamondback. That's Brandon Walsh. Phillies. And the Marlins. What do we got here now? 8 Adams based off how nasty and disrespectful he was to Silva. Yeah, You think they'd have known each other a little bit, right? With Silva being the, what is that, the Guardian Angels, right? And what's his name? Adams' background with the police, but politics is politics, right? Let's see what we got here. Which of the following candidates tonight would be most hopeful for my third place finish? It's got to be DeSantis. Donald Trump projected winner. I won't call race for. Yeah, all these people. The election was stolen. All this. I mean, you've voted in caucuses before. This has happened before. I mean, come on. The media loves their fast answers. They're going to use their crap exit polls and, you know, that sort of stuff. And it's just going to happen that way. You had to know this was coming. If you didn't, you shouldn't be involved. If there was a possibility. Adams is a phony and was really living in New Jersey when he left. Shocking. I say that it's not shocking at all. Oops, Waltz over here with the Astros. Blue Jays. Award winners out of Fleer. What year is this? What year did he win the Rookie of the Year? Is that 06 Fleer? I can't remember ever getting much 06 Fleer through the shop. Okay, so Ryan Howard there. Eagles just kicking off again. There's Jermaine Dye. Moyer. Reds. Dodgers are over here. Rockies. What is this? It's like all shiny and stuff. Brian Jordan at a score. For all the, what year score is this? 98 score? They weren't all shiny like this. That's, can't read what that red patch is on it there. But it must be some kind of like insert set or something like that. Cardinals. Trump-proof polls mean nothing. Eagles should swap coaches with Cowboys. Speaking as a Cowboys fan, I don't want the Eagles coach, right? But I don't want any of the other options that are really out there either. These should be the year of the set, right? Numbered. Yeah, 05. So a couple of numbered cards, 0 numbered cards. I mean, it's Biddle and Giel, but still, you know, something to highlight when I put them in. This should be another one. It's numbered out of 54. It's a random numbers. 54 of Adam Everett. Is it? No, 54 years of collecting. That's why. Astros. Artist proof. Look in the corner. Is that what that says? Yeah. 90 score artist proof for 1 per box. Really? That's pretty cool. Now, see, the way I do these, the way I set things up over in my shop, I'm just going to put them in as chase cards, right? Because I sell team packs of cards over here in my Etsy shop. And, you know, they'll be the chase cards in the packs. I sell them cheap, right? So they'll be the things we're looking for. Because this is basically what I do. Usually me and my cat, then my cat is, you know, in another room sleeping. He's usually sleeping right there. So if I can angle it right. Yeah, right there. Over that way. Yeah. So we just hang out and do this after everybody goes to bed because everybody else goes to bed early. So you know, put some sport on the TV and go from there. All right, so we got more of this 88 Fleer, and this is all going the right way this time except this one. So let's just put this one right here. So are these going to be, yeah, these are still, all right, so a bunch of Padres, a couple there, and some Dodgers, Fernando, Dodgers, and Braves, Angels, Wally Joyner, Angels, right there, Brewers, Mahler, Brewers, and Brewers. So, yeah. I'm gonna check it up just to be safe, right? Sometimes the ones they need, yeah, go for a few dollars. Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why I put them as a chase card, right? Because I mean, I'm selling 30 cards for $1.85, right? So it's, you know, I put a few stars in, a couple of the chase cards, and then, you know, this other sort of stuff, right? So having something like that in it, it's not abnormal, right? I mean, I'll put, you know, those kinds of things in. Even I think the lowest serial numbered card I put in was down to like 25, right? Now it was like a nobody, right? But still, it's, you know, just something that, you know, if you're a fan of the team and you just want that rather than, you know, going to spend $30 on a blaster now or something like that. It's just a way for folks to get in, right? That's sort of my thought when I created the shop a couple of years ago during the pandemic. So something to keep me busy doing this, and something to give another option out there, right? And I make, you know, what I make on it's not much, but still gives me something to do. Random checklist. Who's on it? Yeah, we'll put that with the Angels or A's over here. What we got here? $88. Oh yeah, hot stuff. Twins. Let's see. Twins are right here. Sean, where are you going? Right there. Royals. There. Yeah. I mean, I always try to make sure it's, you know, it's a mix of cards, right? From the 80s up through today. So you're not going to go buy, let's say, a Rangers pack and get a whole bunch of 93 Donruss like that, right? You're going to get a whole bunch of different cards and stuff. So it's something unique, right? Something different. Giants are over here. Rangers. And I just made the channel here just to show when I open things, and started doing when I'm sorting this, right? Since I got a huge lot here that I bought right after Christmas. I'm just trying to get through. Gotta get some more football cards, is what I need to do. Pirates are where? Where'd they go? Oh, All-Star set, not regular 80. Yeah, isn't that the end of the set? Oh no, it's not. It is the All-Star set. You're right. Thought it was one of the cards was like the end of the set or something like that. Good call. Oh yeah, that pop-up card. I remember those. Didn't have too many of them, but I remember them. This Cardinals over here. Indians. Fred McGriff, right? Hall of Fame. Got this on the wrong team. Tigers, Giants, Cubs, Royals, Twins. All right, what's going on over here? Let's see. I don't know. Trump's under 50% now. Well, that's something. Doesn't matter. That's something. I mean, it shows more of the division in the party, I guess, than anything else. But that one's slow to update. How about this one? Well, they're both slow to update compared to whatever I just saw on Twitter there. I don't know where they're getting their results from. Baker Mayfield has had 8 head coaches in 6 years. That's insane. I mean, going through the Browns is one thing, but Jesus. What else we got here in the old pile? Yeah, we got some tops here from 2011. Barry Zito, the Giants. Dyer. And Derek Lowe. Let's see. There. Vivek lingering at 6. He should be toasted. 6 is more than I expected him to get, to be honest with you. He was always just a protest vote. I didn't see what should have been picked. I am watching on Fubo, which means I'm probably a player two. Yeah, that right there is what you're probably talking about. Shows you how long the delay is. Plus the delay, right, for me talking here onto YouTube, but still. The delay for the live feed, right? It's David Wright. That is PC card for me. That one is going aside. Right over here. I'm not sure I even have that card, to be honest with you. But I put it aside to check. Let's see. What we got on here? Roy Halladay, Adam Wainwright, and Ubaldo Jimenez. Wins leaders. Yeah, let's put up the Phillies. So 16-3 now. Man. We're really going to get a Tampa-Detroit division round game. That's in Detroit. It's mind-blowing if you ask somebody at the start of the season. The Twins. The Red Sox are right here somewhere. There they are. Big Ten, Trump with them. Yeah, Trump kept talking about him yesterday. That's, I kind of wonder if that's just Trump being Trump, just trying to, or somebody in his campaign saying, hey, let's at least just rattle some kind of cage here. Put something out there, and then, a bunch of Orioles here from this 88. And now a bunch of Padres. Is Tony Gwynn going to be in here? Nope, at least not in that section. Some Indians. Brett Butler is an Indian. Brett Butler looks like a skinny version of, what's that guy that played the Tom Berenger? Right, whoops, there it is. Tom Berenger in Major League. Kind of has that same look about him. Here we go. The heck is that? Some kind of Fleer propaganda. Some more Indians. Vladdy Sr. as a Ranger. Don't see that very often. R.A. Dickey, another PC of mine. I'm going to see if I have that one. Padres over here. Reds. Papelbon. David Price. Is that second year David Price? Maybe third? Sanchez. Renteria. Here's another PC of mine is Johan Santana. So let's see here. Whoops, sorry, I hit the tripod. Sorry if you hear noise outside. It sounds like one of my neighbors is dragging in their trash can. I was honestly surprised the trash was picked up today. Padres over here. Dodgers. Astros. Yeah, Price fell off pretty hard, right, when he went to the Red Sox and Detroit and other places like that. The Dodgers. Cardinals over here. White Sox here. Cubs. Couple of Dodgers. The Indians. Another guy that fell hard, Rick Ankiel, right? Played great for a little while and then fell off and then came back and, it was a different position and everything. But, yeah, I mean, he made some money. Had more major league hits than I did, right? Josh Hamilton, another one that the Demons couldn't stay away from. Neil Walker, Gold Cup card. And Garcia. All right, what's going on over here? Eagles backing up on a penalty. Ineligible downfield. You know, DeSantis' campaign is now screaming election interference. You're done. I mean, what could have been in another sane world? At least they were putting out the garbage or trash. Could be worse. You could have. You. That's horrible. Vexmore plays drop it tomorrow and endorse Trump. Stay on the Trump voter good side. Yeah, you probably will. Why burn through more of your own money when it's not going anywhere? You know, make a play for a cabinet post that you won't get or something like that. Well, David Justice's award winners card is sleeved for some reason. Dave Justice again. That's his rookie, isn't it? Yeah. Is there a period? Ooh, look out. eBay 101. Right? No period after ink. Ambassador post. That makes sense. That's Larkin's rookie, isn't it? Second year, maybe? Yeah, 80. He has an 87 card, I think. I'm going to put it there so I can look at that in better light when I'm sorting. Although this Canseco looks like somebody ate it. Reds. Julio Jones making a tough catch. And the Brewers team card. Angels. What do you got? Here you are. Jay Strasburg Gold Cup card. UN ambassador. That'd be an interesting pick. I would think he'd probably get a friendly nation ambassadorship, something, you know, like England or somewhere like that, right? If it goes that route, but a lot of hurdles to get to that. Tigers, Phillies, Mariners, Jays, Royals, King Felix, All-Star game card. Pena. Oh, we're going deep. We're going deep. We got it. Is it Devonta Smith? Yeah. All right, hanging around. They'll probably just push their way in from here, right? Tole. Orioles. That's good reason to reach over here against RDM. I'm going to go in with, is that Goddard? Yeah, or no, it's, what is that? What is Goddard? Well, hanging around, right? These things are not updating. Let's try somewhere I hate to try. Yeah, this is way ahead of the other sites that I'm looking at. So I'll leave that one up. Who are the 11 people that voted for Asa Hutchinson? I mean, what are you really hoping for at this point? They are going down with the ship, damn it. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. It's YouTube. Uh, well, disagree that the early call is harmless. I was in the winner take all state. Margins, man. That's true. So I guess that's interference in some ways, right? But yeah, that's the inside baseball of all this is they stop they'd go for 2 or something and miss. I guess so. But yeah, that's the inside baseball. They did the tush push and stopped it. Nice job. Good job, Bucs. Let him get low, came right over the top, grabbed Hurts, and stopped him. All right, 7-point game. So, no, I mean, the inside baseball is for delegates, right? So, even if Trump gets 50% of the popular vote, right, he's only getting half the delegates, and then the others split up in certain ways, right? And there might be a minimum number, it probably is in most states, right? So, I can see why they're kind of angry and upset about it to that degree. But, yeah, whoops. What did I just do here? There we go. Sorry if that cut off there for some reason. Not sure why. It's also not focusing. Hello. Okay, let's see. Doesn't want to focus on the cards for some reason. Maybe I'll just lower it down a little bit. Maybe that'll help a little. For some reason, it's getting the. How about that? Does that get this out of the way here? Let's raise it back up. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this thing now. So maybe this is the time to just go ahead and call it because, the election stuff is over at this point, right? Trump's going to win. And, Eagles game at least should be interesting coming forward. But still, I'm probably going to take a little break here, too, from sorting. So I've been doing it for a while and all. And, it is what it is. I'll do more of these live streams and when things are happening, events happen, or I just feel like doing live streams of my stuff. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the shop.